So of course, this is the final week of the transfer window. This week right now is the final one. You're not going to see any more transfers basically after this week. But I tell you what's happened this week. I'm talking like the biggest transfers ever. Alright, well some of them, alright. So this is a big episode. Hopefully you enjoy it. If you do, drop a like and a thumbs up down below. Greatly appreciated. Obviously I appreciate all the support. The transfer series has been really good this year. It's been a really big part of my channel. And like I say, we're coming to the end of it. Well, until January starts basically. But we're coming to the end of it now. So I'm here today with a big episode on Sunday. Big episode. Literally just had football this morning. I look red hot. It's pretty bad and pretty hot out there. But I'm here to make a video today. Also, if you're looking for any custom controllers, get gripped out of these two. There, link in the top of the right hand corner. Rossihd 5% off. You already know. And it is time to get into the first player. This is the biggest transfer that's happened. Well, second and third biggest transfer in the world. I don't even know which one it is, but it's pretty big. Now, the first player is, of course, Dembele. Ousmane Dembele. He's gone to Barcelona. This is not a surprise because he went AWOL a few weeks ago. Didn't turn up to training. The club didn't know where he was. He was in Paris with friends, but pretty insane. Ousmane Dembele to join Barcelona as Dortmund agree €105 million initial fee. That's right, over 100 mil for Dembele. It's insane. Now, I think this makes him like the second most expensive transfer ever, I believe. Second most expensive. The fee could go up to €147 million. So that definitely would be the second most expensive. Now, Barcelona have already revealed him. I've got this old article here from a couple of days ago saying he's still got to do medical and international clearance and stuff, but that's all done. They've already announced him, the club have. So are we going to see him in the next Barcelona game? Because he easily could play. Now, this does actually mean Dembele is now the world's second most expensive footballer ever, after the Brazilian Neymar, of course, went from Barcelona to PSG. So Barcelona doing already like a lot of big transfers. They've lost Neymar. They've got to try and replace him. Is Dembele the guy? I know he's a very talented, very good footballer, but is he the replacement for Neymar they need? Is he the one? Now, I don't think Paulinho, the signing they got, obviously, which is from the previous transfer video, I don't think him coming to Barcelona was a replacement, and it's not really the transfer that Barcelona fans were really desperate for, but Dembele is, you know, big money. It shows intent from the club. It is a big signing. Now, apparently, this is not going to be the end of Barcelona's transfer business. They've still got a lot of stuff to do this week, so they've got a few more players to sign. They are not done yet. They know they need to spend. They know they need to compete because, like I say, they've been a bit off so far this season, it's fair to say. So, yeah, £138 million transfer from Borussia Dortmund is complete. The second most expensive player ever. This is a mixed confirmed / rumour episode, but you know, it's a pretty interesting one. Obviously, lots of stuff's happening, lots of rumours, lots confirmed. I'm trying to cover as much as I can. I could just do more videos, but I'd rather put a few more players in this episode and, you know, make, you know, better one-off videos or whatever than just doing 2 or 3. But transfer deadline day on Wednesday or Thursday, I think it's Thursday, I will do a double upload of this, so stay tuned for that. Now, we've got another one, okay? Tottenham are playing, what are they doing? They're playing Burnley right now. I think they're 1-0 up. Dele Alli with a goal there. But they've signed a new player. It's another replacement for Kyle Walker, if you like. If you can call him a replacement, if that's what you want to do it. Serge Aurier has joined, okay? Well, they've agreed a deal from PSG. Tottenham have agreed a deal to sign Aurier from PSG, but his work permit is yet to be finalised. This is coming from Sky Sports News. It is understood the 24-year-old defender has completed a medical ahead of a transfer worth around £23 million, but the move is still being held up by issues surrounding his right to enter the UK. Aurier, as I pronounce it, was given a 2-month suspended jail sentence last year for assaulting a police officer and was not allowed into the country to play for PSG in their Champions League final clash against Arsenal. Now, you may remember that he was supposed to play Arsenal. The UK wouldn't let him in because of what he did, assaulted a police officer, but he's since appealed against the sentence and is still awaiting the result. This guy's been linked with big moves throughout the whole summer, to be fair. Man United was supposed to be signing him a few weeks ago. Obviously, that didn't materialise to be anything. He still wanted to come to the Premier League. Tottenham's the destination for him. Now, the fullback could be a victim of PSG's need to be a careful... That didn't make any sense. This article didn't make any sense about meeting UEFA's financial fair play rules. Oh, I see what they're saying. So they're saying, obviously, they signed Neymar for a couple $100 million. They need to sell some money to, you know, obviously get the money back from that 200 mil, but still stay in the UEFA financial fair play, like, bracket, if you like. So, of course, they've lost Kyle Walker, 50 million. They've signed a replacement for half the money. If he can be just as good player as Kyle Walker, that's obviously fantastic business, but Kyle Walker's pretty decent. He's got Premier League experience. But Aurier's got PSG experience. Won the league over there. He's been in France his whole life. Yeah, oh, well, he's pretty experienced, a pretty decent right back, to be fair to him. Now, a guy who's actually going to be leaving the team that's had a pretty bad day today. They lost 4-0 to Liverpool, Arsenal have, and they're selling another player. I'm not sure that's the route to go. They need to keep older players or get new ones in, because losing 4-0 Liverpool is not good. Kieran Gibbs is on his way out of Arsenal finally. Now, according to Sky sources, Watford have agreed to deal with Arsenal for defender Kieran Gibbs. We understand that Gibbs, who is in the final year of his contract at Emirates, is keen to play under Marco Silva at Vicarage Road. West Brom actually pulled out of talks to sign Gibbs last month after having a £10 million bid rejected, whilst Newcastle have also been in contact with, well, they have an interest in the 27-year-old. Gibbs lost his first team place to Nacho Monreal last season when he made just about 8 Premier League starts and having missed pre-season tour in the Far East. He's yet to feature this season, but this guy's pretty decent, okay? He has made 10 England caps. He's obviously a product of Arsenal's academy. He made his debut in 2007. He spent a short time alone at Norwich. He's got a lot of experience, and I think a team like, you know, West Brom or Watford, they're going to get a lot out of him. That's a good signing to get, because he's not too old, is he? 27 years of age. He's got good experience. Arsenal won FA Cup a couple of times. He's going to do well. He obviously wants to stay sort of London area, so Watford, I guess, is the one for him. So this deal is not 1 million % official yet, not 1 million % confirmed. We don't know about personal terms. We don't know about medical yet, but what we do know is a deal has been agreed and a fee has been agreed for Arsenal's, obviously, Kieran Gibbs. Watford are going to be the ones to get him. So this is a bit of an interesting one next, because we've got a sort of, you know, not really a rumour, but it's definitely interest there, and a deal was definitely being tried and done. That didn't make any sense. A deal is trying to be done right now. I mean, it's been a long day, alright? It's been a long day. So we got Mbappe going to PSG. That's right. Monaco's guy is on his way out, and a deal looks like it could be done in the next day or two. Literally in the next day or two. Now, PSG players are hopeful their club can complete a sensational deal to sign Mbappe before the transfer window closes next week. This is what defender Marquinhos actually said on Friday. So, no, PSG players come out and said this. So this is what Marquinhos actually come out and said. We don't know yet. I hope it will be done. PSG are very ambitious, and you need good players who can make the difference. This is Marquinhos talking about Mbappe. Now, Mbappe is not featured in either of Monaco's last 2 games, and amid talks of a move to PSG for a fee as much as £167 million. So apparently, obviously, Real Madrid have been interested in this guy, but PSG seems like the most popular destination for him. He wants to link up with Neymar. Now, according to a lot of newspapers and stuff like The Guardian, a deal has actually been agreed, but it's held up by financial fair play talks. Obviously, this would mean PSG sign Neymar and Mbappe for like a combined, you know, 360 million or whatever it is, and obviously financial fair play are like, mate, this is crazy. Apparently, they are yet to comply or yet to convince UEFA that they will be able to comply with the financial fair play rules if they sign the young Frenchman in the same window as Neymar, of course. So yes, insane, literally insane transfers this episode. This is a really, really big episode. Really, really insane. We've got Dembele to Barca, 100 million % confirmed. Aria to Spurs, obviously a deal has been agreed, a fee has been agreed. Gibbs to Watford, also a fee has been agreed. And then we've got Mbappe to PSG. Well, we know financial fair play still in talks of this one, so are they happy with obviously PSG's finances? We'll have to wait the next day or two to find out. But we've got another player going to Monaco next. If Mbappe moves, he's not going to be like a like-for-like replacement, because no one's really on Mbappe's level at the minute. The kid is literally insane. We've actually got Leicester Slimani going to Monaco. Now, a Sky Sports News article here says Monaco to bid for Islam Slimani once Mbappe is sold to PSG. So this is Sky Sports also saying that, you know, Mbappe is going to PSG, and if he does, definitely, then Monaco are going to go for Slimani. Monaco will make an approach for Leicester City striker Slimani once they have sold Mbappe to PSG, Sky sources understand. Sky Sports News understand Mbappe is expected to join Monaco's League One rivals in the next 72 hours. So it's the next couple of days, lads. Stay tuned for that. Slimani, a £29 million signing from Sporting Lisbon last summer, has also attracted interest from Leicester's fellow Premier League competitors, Watford and Newcastle, and other clubs across Europe. Now, the 29-year-old has appeared in 2 Premier League games so far this season, both off the bench, but he scored twice in Leicester's 4-1 cup win over Sheffield United last week. So yes, Monaco already looking at, of course, you know, different opportunities and different investments. They're already looking at PSG, obviously getting Mbappe, but will it happen in the next 72 hours? We will have to wait and see. I like saying that a lot. Last but not least, we've got another player leaving Arsenal, and this is bad. This is really, really bad. This adds to Arsenal's bad week already. Kieran Gibbs moving, losing Liverpool. Now, Mustafi going to Inter Milan. That's right, Sky Sports News is saying that apparently Mustafi agrees to leave Inter for Arsenal. Now, Sky Sports actually, the article actually says leaves Inter for Arsenal. They've made a mistake there. It is the other way around, okay, because down below it says Mustafi has agreed to leave Arsenal for Inter Milan, according to Sky in Italy. Now, Inter Milan want to take Mustafi on loan with a view of a permanent deal just 12 months after Arsenal paid £35 million to sign him from Valencia. Now, I don't think he featured today, so obviously that's another question mark over over him. He didn't feature today, I don't believe. I think it was Rob Holding, Koscielny, Bellerin, Monreal. Can't remember who else was at back. And while the clubs have not agreed a deal, Sky in Italy say the Germany centre-half is prepared to return to the Serie A, where he previously had a 2-year spell with Sampdoria. Now, Arsene Wenger, okay, has obviously not talked about this when asked about a Thursday press conference. He actually said it's very difficult for me to talk about individual cases. So, Arsenal have lost Gabriel. He joined Valencia. That was a previous transfer window. They've lost Gibbs this one. The Gibbs gone to Watford, and now Mustafi as well. Things are not really looking up for Arsenal in a minute, I don't think. Things are really not looking up. They signed Kolasinac, who actually looks pretty decent, but he's not a centre-back, is he? I think he's a left-back, or he's played left mid as well. So, Arsenal fans, let me know in the comment section down below, where do you actually see this going? What are we going to do? What are we going to see here? What's going to happen? Anyway, guys, it's been a pleasure as always. Hopefully, I've enjoyed this video. What I'm going to do is very briefly go through the players now and give my final thoughts and opinions on them. Then Dembele to Barcelona, very, very good signing. Very, very talented youngster. I've got big shoes to step in for Neymar, but someone I think will do well. Aurier to Spurs, another one I do think will do well once again. He seems like a really, really good right back. He's half the price of Kyle Walker. Good bit of business if he does well. Kieran Gibbs to Watford. Very, very well experienced guy. Watford need a player like him, I'm sure. Obviously, it hasn't really worked out for him at Arsenal right now, but he's been there a long time, so he's had a decent career there. Mbappe to PSG. If they can convince financial fair play, then... Oh, I said that a bit weird. Financial fair play, then they've got one of the best talents in Europe or in the world. Like, literally, period. Slimani to Monaco. He doesn't really get a lot of game time at Leicester. Comes off the bench a lot. He's not really a like-for-like replacement, is he, for Mbappe? But there is no replacement. Then we've got Mustafi. Adding insult to injury to Arsenal's week. Leaving for Inter Milan. Really, really bad. Really, really bad to let him go. They need to keep hold of him, but yeah, they just can't manage it. Anyway, guys, take it easy. Have a good weekend. Peace.